Whoa, my phone was buzzing when I woke up today. I tell you, I felt like an influencer. All those Instagram DMs and notifications, all the requests asking me where I went and what I was eating. Well, last night I went for the opening of this really cool new gastropub in the city. The food felt more like an experience rather than just a dinner. We had liqueur shot caviars made using spherification technique and the chicken cooked in sous vide machines. Literally translated, that means under vacuum. With traditional gravy replaced with, you won't be able to guess, foam. To top things off, we even had chaat. But wait a minute, with mint air. Because, chutney so 2002. इस फ्यूचरिस्टिक खाने की स्टोरीज ही तो देख कर my DMs have been flooded. So after satisfying my food cravings, I thought it's only apt if we satisfy your culinary curiosity in this episode. We are going to be talking about food gastronomy and the art behind it. Welcome to Dil Mange More, where every week we, the Geek Squad, will take you on a trip through a universe of astonishing innovations, high-tech tales, and curious cases of the geek world. इंटेलिजेंस से आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस तक, कार्स से मार्स तक, बिटकॉइन से रोबोटिक्स तक, क्लाउड गेमिंग से साइबर शेमिंग तक. Geek Squad is always seeking, looking, eating, drinking, breathing, telling stories of unsatiable thirst for knowledge and information. Here is presenting Dil Mange More with the Geek Squad.
Taiwan Glass Industry Corporation, also known as Taiwan Glass or TGI, had been awarded the Taiwan Excellence Award and Red Dot Design Award in 2021. Proudly representing Taiwan's brilliant materials and craftsmanship, TG invited internationally renowned designer Naoto Fukasawa to infuse his observations of Taiwanese culture into designs for a beautiful series of heat-resistant glassware made in Taiwan.
School mein science might have been one of those tough and boring subjects for all of us. But thanks to Dr. Harvey Thiss, a physical chemist, and Nicholas Curtis, a former professor of physics at the University of Oxford, science became super cool again. They started experimenting with molecular cooking, a trend that's advanced to a whole new level. Who needs science experiments with baking soda volcanoes? Remember those? When you can have food surrounded by smoke, liquid food such as juices and soups in spheres, and syrup breaking the chocolate domes when poured at a certain temperature and angle. With molecular gastronomy, the only dinner table drama is the act of watching your food perform and appeal to all your five senses. Molecular gastronomy सिर्फ food तक ही सीमित नहीं रहा. Bartenders and mixologists started applying the science in their drinks, giving rise to the craze of gastropubs. By the way, did you know that the first gastropub in India was the Monkey Bar in Bengaluru? The last 5 years have seen an upward surge in restaurants and pubs in India incorporating molecular gastronomy techniques. However, many in the food industry feel that the concept is and will remain in vogue. As Ankur Chawla, a passionate entrepreneur, sommelier, and an author with domain and expertise in food and beverages pointed out. He said it is not going to phase out completely. The right techniques will definitely stay. Subtle use of molecular elements which enhance the taste and presentation of the dish or a drink will definitely stay. It attracts people of all ages, especially the millennials who love experimenting and are always looking for experiences beyond just tasty food. In fact, these days, with the MasterChef competitions and star chefs around, it is expected of them to push the boundaries, and molecular plays a big role here. और बात भी सही है ना. अब मुझे चाट खानी है तो मैं once in a while fancy restaurant में molecular चाट खाऊंगी for the experience, But day-to-day life में we can't run to a Michelin star restaurant for chaat. Similarly, I might pay a bomb to have lassi spheres once in a while. But unlike traditional lassi, molecular beverages are still far from being accessible to all of us. Basically, it's still a concept being enjoyed in fine dining. Jab tak it doesn't find a way to become mainstream, it will only have an appeal for its, well, you guessed it right, experience. However, molecular gastronomy can play a much larger role than just preparing food in, let's say, new avatars. It can help people with food intolerances or allergies, allowing them to experience the food they like. Or better still, it can help solve the problem of food shortage in the world. हाँ पता है अब आप पूछोगे how? Well, stay tuned to know more.
Buder Electric Appliances Co. Limited has been adhering to a professional water dispenser manufacturer and supplier with excellent quality, perfect service and reasonable prices for 50 years. Buder has successfully exported products to more than 40 countries, including the United Kingdom, the United States and Australia. And now, back to Dil Mange More with the Geek Squad.
तो हम बात कर रहे थे about the larger purpose of food molecular gastronomy. It can help people who are intolerant or allergic to a certain food enjoy its taste without worrying. Kaise, you ask? A major part of food gastronomy revolves around creating the same experience without using the actual food item. Remember the mint foam instead of the mint chutney I mentioned earlier? अरे taste वही होगा, texture भी वही होगा. Bas, it would be created by various hatke elements. Isn't that interesting? When we talk about elements, it basically means breaking down a food item into its basic foundations, which gives it its natural form. For example, cherries lete hain, yeah? Nature provides us with the fruit and we simply pluck from the plant, right? But sochiye, if you can make cherry in your kitchen by simply mixing pectin and cellulose with water. Haha, sounds impossible, right? But such yahi hai that it is not. It is very much possible through the concept of note-by-note cooking. Dr. Harvey Tiss, the father of molecular gastronomy, coined note-by-note cooking in 1994. It is a step-by-step process of building food from its basic compounds instead of using fresh food. Dr. Tiss and many others believe that this concept is a noteworthy approach to the future of food and can help solve the world hunger problem. We are already facing a shortage of food, and in the coming years, well, the problem is only expected to escalate. Dr. Tiss calculates that there are almost 1,500 distinct, simple gels that could be used in note-by-note cooking. By experimenting with these consistencies of these gels and adding in different compounds for flavor, texture and feel, chefs could go beyond just recreating foods. They can create wholly new edible experiences. Wow! Apart from creating food, note-by-note cooking can also help reduce food shortage and conserve energy. Dr. Tiss observes that a large amount of fruit is made up of water and finds it ridiculous that we waste so much energy transporting it. Instead, he suggests that if we break down the food's flavors and moist nutrients into dry powders, gels, and liquid forms, it would facilitate easier transport over greater distances. A great deal of food is wasted as it gets spoiled over time or while in transit. By applying note-by-note concepts, the farmers could sell the extractable parts of fruits and vegetables, thus cutting down on spoilage, shipping, and energy costs. तो सवाल ये है कि all this sounds very, very exciting. But is it really possible for a layman to indulge in this concept? Won't one need a fancy lab to carry out all these so-called experiments? Surprisingly, if you have a stove and a microwave, you can create your own food in your own kitchen, as long as you have the knowledge to do it. But sadly, the know-how and the elements or compounds required to create these dishes are not easily available to the common man. Well, at least not for now. Of course, Dr. Tiss knows that it will take years to make his dream a reality. But with time, molecular gastronomy and note-by-note cooking could help solve the food problem across the world. So, are you ready for a future where servers ask you if you'd like your steak medium rare instead of medium rare? I'm Shrutsva and you are listening to Dil Mange More by the Geek Squad.
Dil Mange More, brought to you by global technology leader Taiwan Excellence.
Now, we've covered the world of technology from flying cars to the world of gaming. But what about the world as a whole? You know, those futuristic movies where everything in cities is automated and factories work without the help of humans. That world is becoming a reality. And in our next episode, we're going to discover the next industrial revolution. Just imagine the internet powering the power used to generate electricity. It doesn't get more meta than that. We're, of course, talking about IIoT, or the Industrial Internet of Things.